Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I'm a professional coach. I work with people and organizations to help them play big, hence the term, the Big Game Hunter. And I know if you're watching this video, you sense something isn't working for you in your life. You've allowed events to dictate to you how your life is supposed to be. And you've stopped really thinking about what you want your life to look like. You're letting your employer, uh, your finances, uh, your physical and spatial and emotional environment to dictate things to you. We're going to disregard that. So, a friend of mine who tends to call in the morning early while he's driving, as though no one else has any time. So I'll just simply say that from the standpoint of what's important to you, what was important to me was to let that call go into voicemail. So I want you to start thinking creatively about how your life is supposed to look, what your life is supposed to be like, where you want to live. Realistically, you can't suddenly go from where you live now to Beverly Hills unless you have a lot of money and you have the wherewithal to sustain yourself when you move to the posh neighborhood, right? And please don't contact me and tell me that there are less expensive places in Beverly Hills. That's not the point. You understand that. I want you to start thinking in terms of what's important to you in your life. What has meaning to you? Now, if you have your family, if that's number one in your list, and you actually act from that perspective, great. However, for some people, they say it's my family, and their behavior says something completely different. How can you design your life to really show it to your family that they're number one? Maybe it's your career, and right now you feel stuck. How do you get unstuck in your career? Now, for most people, they start to notice that they've stopped learning new things. They become task-oriented. They're great at what they do, but there's nothing new that's happening for them. And thus, you need to learn new things to become fresh again. What can you be doing differently? What's the mood in your current environment? What do you want it to be like going forward? And, how would the world be different if you were conducting yourself from that space? A lifetime is not a long time. We like to think of ourselves as immortal. Life has a way of showing us how goofy we are to hold that principle. Instead, just very simply, start being conscious of what you want your life to be like and start making small incremental changes to move it in that direction. If, for example, you hate your career, well, maybe it's time to start researching a different one and what you need to do in order to get there. Don't have to quit your job tomorrow. Just start doing the research. If you work in an environment that isn't really a good environment for you, maybe the people are nasty to one another. Disengage. Don't play in that playpen. Don't get involved with the banter. If they start targeting you, practice letting it roll off your back. At times it may get through, but it doesn't matter as long as you start changing yourself. Remember, what's important to you is all that matters. How you want your life to be and the steps that you take to move it in that direction are what matter. How you feel about yourself is what matters. So if you need help, I'd be happy to work with you. Reach out to me, jeffaltmancoach@gmail.com. I'd love to help you. Hope you have a great day and take care.